Truly empowering everyone. Nubian Divine. Nubian News with the Z. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another beautiful ass, magical ass moment in time. Whew, okay. So, I've been feeling this pull to chime in, to talk to I would say the feminine, but this applies to the masculine as well. Topic: being in love with someone when they don't love you back, or being in love with someone when they're in love with someone else. Deeper than Atlantis, deeper than the deepest sea. There's a lot of y'all out there who have or are currently experiencing this very thing. And I won't say I'm a pro at it, but I can speak on the topic, so I'm going to do my best to give you as much advice as I can, because it's not cool at all to literally love someone when they're in love with someone else. All right, where do we start? First of all, where do we start with this one? Other than where you're at currently. It's like the pain, first of all, has to be addressed. And how do you address the pain when you go and you talk to all the friends you can about this person that you're so super in love with, and how you're excited about, how this person is and wanting to spend your life with this person, and then they ask the best question: how does this person feel about you? And then you really can't answer, because you really don't have that experience. All you can go off of is what they show you, not what they say, because people will be quick to say something. They'll be quick to tell you anything, but they're not going to follow up on the words. It is deep that I've been brokenhearted like that much, to where I know I'm a pro at this topic. This is deep. That's how my whole journey started, and it was merely about love, or the lack of love. I was looking for love so much that I didn't even realize that I was looking for love outside of myself. I didn't realize I walked away from my first contract, my first love, which is God Almighty, the same God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I never knew that there was no love outside of God. A lot of people chime into my channel and they quickly turn off because I'm talking about God. I'm not telling them what they want to hear. Not anymore. It was great to be able to give success stories and say, hey, yeah, this person's coming in. They're almost here. That's what I did, tarot cards. Or to look into the stars and say, yeah, they're coming, and then get y'all reports like, hey, they came through. But what tarot readers don't tell you is what happens once you set yourself up for failure. You get all excited about love. You get distracted. You start putting your own personal business to the side, hoping they call you, wishing that they were with you. And they do at first. It's all exciting. I mean, they call you 5 or 6 times a day, or at least answer your calls 5 or 6 times a day. And then they may even text you good night at first, and then it just completely stops. This is when you can really tell the true role of a person's heart. Really, a true role of a person's heart comes from a person really telling you from the gate where they're at. We miss the signs because we're so busy and we're so excited about finding love that we put ourselves out there. It's like an audition. We tell the person everything about ourselves so they know what role to play. But then we forget what they're telling us, and that is, I have someone else. I'm in love with someone else. I can't love you right now. I'm not ready for this right now. Maybe those words are too strong. I haven't known you that long. All that is there. All those signs are there, but yet we tend to find a way to overlook that. We tend to find a way to still ignore that because we're in such la-la land. We're in such places of such butterfly mystery. It's just like everybody wants somebody. And trust me, I know what it feels like to really want somebody. and to not have nobody there for you. And then to settle is even worse, y'all. Don't settle for anyone, anything. If God didn't tell you that's your husband, if God didn't tell you that's your wife, don't settle. For what? It's a headache. It's a headache. And when somebody tells you that they're in love with somebody else, they ain't even got to tell you. They're showing you, because actions speak louder than words. Believe it. Don't wait for anybody who's not going to wait for you. As a matter of fact, stop waiting for people who will not wait for you. You're waiting for people to make a decision to love you. You're making a decision about your own life, your own heart, when they've already made a decision to love someone else, because everyone has free will. Everyone has free choice. And if they're choosing to stay in that place, are you going to stay stuck right along with them? Or are you going to free yourself and allow yourself to be open for love? You're blocking yourself right now for someone who wants to come in, someone who wants to love you, someone who wants to truly love you. Not just tell you they love you, not just ghost you or be here in and out or whenever they feel like it, and then still have side partners that they're still sleeping with. And ain't nobody faithful. Even if that person tell you that they're faithful, believe it. You can feel when somebody's sleeping with somebody else. It's a knowing. First of all, the knowing comes from your first contract with God Almighty. And usually if that person is not dedicated to God Almighty, or if they have an ought with God Almighty or a problem with God Almighty, they're going to have a problem with you. If they're not faithful to you, then they're not faithful to God Almighty. And if they're not faithful to God Almighty, they're not going to be faithful to you. So how can you expect someone to be faithful who's not even faithful to themselves? Then you're getting upset, stressing, crying. I know the tears. It's not fun to hurt. It's not fun to cry. It's not fun to love someone when they don't love you back. Whoever you are out there, try loving my God. My God will never let you down when it comes to love. God Almighty says that we are fearfully and we are wonderfully made. So if we are fearfully and we're wonderfully made, what are you settling for? There's no reason for you to settle, babe. There is someone out there who is going to love you with all of their heart, mind, body, and soul, who knows that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, because they went to God first for you, boo. And if that person don't even go to God first for themselves, they ain't finna go to God about you. Trust me when I say these aren't the times to play around. Too many people playing games with people's heart, people's lives. I just walked someone through a situation of trauma that they were experiencing. They gave me permission to share, but somebody that they were seeing, one of the girls decides to throw hot grits in her face, and he didn't want either one of them. He was seeing somebody totally different. When a person's energy is miscombobulated in this place like that, okay, don't put yourself in the middle of somebody else's instability and inability to love themselves, because only you know what's best for you. You feel the pain. You feel your mindset saying, don't do it, leave it alone, don't call them. And then you, when they call, you still pick up the phone. You keep making excuses for them. Start making excuses for yourself. Excuses why you should be loved. Excuses why someone should find you valuable. Why someone should be faithful to you. Why you have to first start being faithful to yourself and stop attracting these Decepticons. You hear that, train? That's for you. But are you missing the train because you're waiting on someone to make up their mind if they're going to love your life? Life is too short. I mean, we barely have right now. I mean, any second there's going to be parachutes coming out of the sky. Think it not strange, the fiery trials that we're all up under right now. But if you're putting all your hope and your trust in man's going to always fail you. If you're putting your hope and your trust in someone who can't even complete one task with you, keep making excuses for everything and want you to wait, you could be waiting forever. Forever. And the sun may not come out tomorrow. This ain't Annie at all. If you don't know who Annie is, you should look her up. I really want you to just live for now. I really feel that you deserve it. Take it from your girl. I had to focus on myself. I had to just let these Decepticons go, let them do what they were going to do. I already knew that they were some playboys. I already knew that they were, doing what they do. Because I knew one thing, is that they did not get their walk right with God. And if they did not get their walk right with God, they were always going to let me down. They were never going to follow through with their words of I love you, because those are just mere words. Because there was no way they could explain it to me or show it to me, because they couldn't even show it to themselves. Once again, my God, He will love you exceedingly, abundantly, above all you can ask or think. My God is not a Decepticon. Try God. Try true love. Try where love actually comes from in the first place. The root of love is God. But so many people have fallen in love with things, material things. Let that... I'm trying to say this, I can't even get it out. Look, if a person truly loves you, if they truly love you, they will leave their entire life behind, because they have that much faith in God Almighty first, in their relationship with you, enough to trust God. But ain't nobody gonna walk away from their material things, their material wealth, their material world. People are so busy with their titles and their things and their cliques, their groups. This is a time of breaking generational curses, when everyone's trying to hold on to their family, and their family is not going to hold on to them like that. The people that they're running around committing adultery with and cheating with, and it was disgusting. Everybody's sleeping with everybody. Everybody's sleeping with everybody. That's why I'm sleeping with nobody. I've been straight for 5 years and I'm still good. And I'm going to wait and keep myself until God says, hey, it's time to give it away. But until then, shoot, I wish I would. Channeling all them demons in my body. I really feel that you are worthy of receiving this message. But today, a different way. Today is your aha moment. Today is like, you know what? Starts today. Make a decision. Make a vow to yourself that you're going to love God Almighty and allow God Almighty to love you back. Because, baby, trying to love anyone else, you're going to be highly disappointed, especially if they don't put God first. All right? I love you. I'm going to cut it short because I don't know if the wind is getting it in, and I want to make sure y'all get this message, all right? I love you. Be safe out there. And if you feel that this message is for you and you want me to go further into your specific story, look in the link below, and I'll channel in further to what it is that your heart is trying to say. Happy birthday, Kamisha05. Look, y'all, I love you. I really do. That's why I do what I do. Because nobody ever loved me like this. Nobody ever showed me love like this. Nobody even showed me they were capable of it. They talked a good game, babe. I heard it all. I've seen it all. But one thing I know is that out of all of my experiences, I've never experienced anything more majestic than the love of God Almighty. And that's why I'm sharing my story. So therefore, you can experience the same love too. I love you. Now love yourself. Nubian Divine.